Hello students! Today we are going to be working on measuring area by counting unit squares with Miss Brooklyn Starr. And our learning goal is after watching this video, students will be able to measure area by counting unit squares with 100% accuracy. This follows the Iowa Core Standard 3MD-C6, measure areas by counting unit squares, which are square centimeters, square meters, square inches, square feet, and improvised units. The purpose of this lesson is to begin learning what a unit square is and how to count them correctly. After this, we will move on to counting unit squares to find the total area of a shape. After this lesson, students will know how to count unit squares to find the total area. Today, we will begin by discussing what a unit block is. So, a unit block is a math tool used to describe a number. And on the screen, it is shown as a box, and this can be used to describe any form of measurement. For example, on the left, we see it representing a centimeter by centimeter, and on the right, we see it representing 1 by 1 inch. It can also represent any form of measurement, but it will be labeled on what form it is representing. Next, we will start by discussing what a grid plane is. So a grid plane is just simply a lot of boxes put together which make up a grid. And later you will see shapes inside of the grids, but for now we are just going to focus on what the grid is. So each of these boxes is equal to 1 unit as shown on the left in white. And as we count the boxes with the blue dots, we see that we have 16 units. So the total area of this grid plane is equal to 16 units. Next, we will address the question on if you can have half of a unit block. So the answer to this is yes, and as we saw in the last grid, one box was equal to 1 unit. So if we cut a box in half like on the left, it is equal to half of a unit. So later when we are counting unit blocks, 2 half boxes make 1 full box. As we count the units in this block, we see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4 full unit blocks. And then we see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 half units. And 8 half units is the same as 4 full units, so we can see that this unit block is equal to 8 units. Next, we will look at a more odd-shaped unit figure. So if we count the units in this figure, we can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 full unit blocks. And then we also have 2 half unit blocks. So 9 plus 1 half unit block plus another half unit block is equal to 10 unit blocks. So the total area for this figure in the plane is 10 units. Next, we will see how many unit blocks are in this triangle. So if we count, we see that we have 1, 2 full unit blocks, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 half unit blocks. So 1 half plus 1 half plus 1 half plus 1 half equals 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4. So the total area for this triangle is 4 units. Congratulations, third graders! You have officially made it through one lesson on using unit blocks to measure area. Thank you so much for helping me figure out the answers to these problems, and I hope this video helps you in the future.